The diet before?
That's right.
Horrible. Junk food city, for me at least. Loves eating a lot of candy, sugared products and stuff like that. How about you?
I think my diet before was, I think I always try to eat healthy, but I like desserts, and my breakfast wasn't as healthy as it has changed to be.
For me, I hardly ever ate breakfast. Get up, take off, go. Sometimes I'd skip lunch too. Started to crave a lot less sugar. After training with you, I noticed that you kept telling me, when you get those sugar cravings, eat more protein. So I started to do that, and that seemed to help a lot.
My body felt better because I was eating more healthy, and just working out in general made me feel a lot better.
I probably started it because seeing the results that Eileen got. I noticed when she first started training with you, after she had several other trainers and things like that, results. I didn't see very much results until you started training her.
Yeah,
her motivation.
I'm really strong. I'm so strong. It's amazing.
It is totally amazing. Being able to breathe a lot better. Mm-hmm. Remember the first few weeks was like disaster.
Yeah, absolutely.
I literally almost collapsed after working out. I felt literally depleted, no energy. But as the weeks went by, I noticed a significant amount of me being able to recover quicker, not wheeze after some of my workouts with you. I lost weight, gained more muscle mass. I feel a lot better, and getting more motivated. That I knew that was the key. My eating habits, I'd start reading labels on the boxes. We'd have long discussions of how to read these labels.
As far as weightlifting, I think I've tripled the weights that I used to use. And I just feel a lot better.
I love hearing the stories of her coming back from the gym. Oh, we were working out, Shawn was training me, and these guys were there, and they were, God, how much is she lifting? She'd actually lift a lot more than they would in terms of squats and things like that too.
The first month I probably dropped about 10 pounds in 2 dress sizes, and just as I progressed, a year later I'm really strong. I kept my weight off, most of it. I've gotten a lot, a lot of it's more muscle. I feel a lot better.
I dropped my side fat, which is one of the things that I really wanted to work on, back to more like high school. In fact, I've lost enough weight that I can say that I've hit my high school weight. I've never been able to do that in years and years and years. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't lose that weight. I dropped a couple pant sizes. You can even see it in my face. I noticed a big difference there. Especially when you did the before pictures. That really motivated me.
My arms, people make comments like, wow, your arms are really toned, and I could see your muscles. I got rid of my love handles there and got into, for a while there I was buying pants that were 2 sizes larger than I'm wearing now. So I got rid of those. I'm back into my smaller pants that I was wearing maybe about 10 years ago. Not the same pants, but, but the size. So it's just a good feeling. Mine was a weight training. I was, trying to lose weight, but I wasn't doing any weight training. I was doing a lot of cardio work. And so when I started training with you, I felt a lot better, but it was always, because I have to train in the morning before work. So I was trying to get into a routine and not flake out, and at least train with you a couple of times a week and just be committed to it, which I have been.
The hardest thing for me was to change my diet or eating habits. Taking note of when to eat the amount of proper proteins, carbohydrates. I had a hard time, I guess, in the beginning to decide what's actually a protein, what is a carbohydrate, and what's a good carbohydrate, what's a bad carbohydrate. That was a little frustrating in the beginning for me, learning the difference between those things, but afterwards.
I disagree with that. I think it tones your body and you feel a lot better. and I enjoy it. Well, I work in the entertainment industry and the television finance side, and I work long hours. I work anywhere between maybe 10 to 12-hour days, and I'm under a lot of stress. It's very busy, and so I think as far as like working out in the morning, that's really helped a lot of my stress. It's helped how I run the department, because I think if I didn't work out, I'd probably be a little bit more, I don't know if it's hyper or just, I'm just able to manage stress a lot better.
Yeah, I'm a computer consultant. I've been that for years, and I also do video productions, play Mr. Mom, run back and forth. I actually work out of the house. My time schedule it's like never enough time in the day running around. Even I had to really concentrate on making a good effort to give myself 2 or 3 hours to go train with you. And that's been kind of tough for me, because I'd have to go pick up our son after school. Timing wise, it was kind of hard for me to do that. I notice a big difference, even with just once a week.
Well, I've told you, Shawn, that if I didn't have my training sessions with you, I'd probably wake up in the morning and flake out and not go to the gym, so it's been helpful. I mean, I think you always find the time. I mean, I do work 10 to 12-hour days. That's why I make training in the morning. And, I might have to get up a little bit earlier, but I have a lot more energy, so I can last longer during the day.
It's really true. If you want results, you have to find that time. If you don't, it's not going to work. And having you as a trainer helps push you along. That's a big benefit.
I think it's a great investment. It's money we're spending. You feel a lot better, and you could do a lot more in life.
Yep.
I mean, we have an 8-year-old son. I think in the last maybe year or two, about a year now, we've been watching what he eats,
right,
and not going to these fast food restaurants. And he's really slimmed down. I mean, especially a child at that age, you got to be careful. And he's more involved in sports. He could run faster. He just finished up basketball. He did really good this year.
Yep. So training with you has given us a big insight on keeping up our health, which we pass down to our own child. I noticed that you changed the routines quite a bit.
Absolutely.
You never stayed with the same thing. I've trained with another trainer before. It was always the same routine over and over again. I tend to get bored with that. But there's things like we've talked about. When you do a change, your body doesn't get used to it, so it's always being able to burn off fat, build more muscle mass, and things like that, which is real critical to you performing well.
I think you're the only trainer I've ever seen that keeps track of like the weights in a notebook, and how we progress. And so that's why I'm kind of jazzed about training now, because I've seen a lot of results, and I'm so strong. I'm stronger than when I was in my 20s.
Absolutely. Oh.
I mean, I feel really good because I'm in my 40s, and I could keep up with the 8-year-old. I could keep up with, yesterday I played basketball with a bunch of 8-year-old boys, and just 2 parents and 6 boys, and we beat them.
Yep.
I need to continue to train with you because you give me motivation
Yep.
and incentive to get up in the morning and work out, and I want to continue with that. And then we talk about diets, and you kind of inspire me to, watch my diet during the day. And and I might have a cheat day here or there, but overall, my diet's got a lot better, and just the energy level, and being able to wear clothes and look in the mirror and not feel so ashamed about how my body used to look. It's a good feeling.
Absolutely.